I think that I actually do not have a problem with Jordan Ayew being named the captain of the team. In the first place, for me, it was needless for Otuado to have made those changes in the two games against Sudan, naming Kudus Mohamed as keeper of the team. If Thomas Partey is not there, we all know that, there are senior players in the team. Jordan Ayew was there, Alexander Jiku was there, so there was no really the need to have bypassed all these players to have made that announcement of Kudus Mohamed as the captain of the team. Sometimes we often, take certain decisions that take the shine of our preparations going into games, and we leave that for people to, talk too much about, things that probably could affect the team going into like a major game as we had last month. And for him to have come back to rectify this, I do not have a problem with it. Jordan Ayew, we all know, has been in the team for a very long time. He's a senior most player in the team currently. So if Otuado says he's spoken to Kudus Mohamed and that he wants him to grow into the role and he wants Jordan Ayew to be captain of the team for these two games, I think, yeah, it is fair. We just have to give him the benefit of the doubt. And as I said earlier, for me, it was needless. It was something that shouldn't have happened in the game against Sudan. But if he has come back to rectify it, I think we should just leave it as it is and then focus on those two games, because we shouldn't make this a huge case. We all know the history of the captaincy when it comes to the Black Stars. So if at this point, this is what the coach feels he wants to do, we should just let sleeping dogs lie and then focus on the game. Although we all know qualification will be very difficult. Now it's not in our hands, it's in the hands of Sudan. We need to either pray that Sudan will lose their two games and then we'll win our games against Angola and eventually win the game against Niger at home, so we'll be able to qualify. But I feel that it's going to be a tall order. It's going to be very difficult for me. Where we are currently, I do not think that we'll be able to qualify. If we do qualify, it will come to me as a huge surprise, because it is not in our hands, it's in the hands of Sudan. A point for them, and it will be for us. It will be it for us in this very group. And then his issue with Thomas Partey, well, he explained and he made it categorical that it's not the end for Thomas Partey. Thomas actually wanted to come for this game, but then again, he decided not to get him in this time. It's fair, he's the coach, that's why he's being paid to take, decisions of this nature. Although Thomas is playing very well and currently is our most informed player in Europe, if the coach feels at this point he doesn't need him based on issues that he didn't want to disclose, and as he mentioned, the team is like a family, so when issues happen, he rather will solve it internally than to bring it out. So if he feels like there are issues he wants to solve at this point and will not need Thomas, although Thomas is doing very well and is our most informed player in Europe, I feel that we just have to give him the benefit of the doubt. He is the manager of the team, he's a coach of the team, that's why he's paid to take decisions of this nature.